Have you ever felt like your mind is a non-stop chatterbox, one thought after another, and you just can't seem to find the off switch? What if I told you there's a simple, yet incredibly powerful technique that can bring you a sense of profound peace and clarity anytime, anywhere? Today, we're diving deep into one of Osho's most accessible meditation methods. This isn't about chanting for hours or twisting yourself into a pretzel. It's about tapping into something you're already doing every single moment: breathing. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here to explore this journey with me. We often think of meditation as this complex, mystical practice reserved for monks in remote monasteries. But Osho, the revolutionary spiritual teacher, broke it down for the modern person. He offered over 100 different techniques, believing that not every method works for every person. His goal was to provide a toolbox, and today we're picking up one of the most fundamental and effective tools from that box. This is the 7th method from the Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, a classic text on which Osho gave extensive commentaries. The beauty of this technique lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require any special equipment, any specific posture, or even a quiet room. Although that can help when you're starting out, the core of this practice is pure, unadulterated awareness of your breath. That's it. Sounds too easy to be true. Stick with me and you'll see just how transformative this simple act can be. So, what is the technique exactly? Let me read Osho's description of it for you. He says, "Be aware of the moment when breath comes in and the moment when breath goes out." That's the first part. And the second part is, and in between these 2 points, be aware of the gap. This might sound like 3 separate steps, but it's really one continuous flow of awareness. It's about watching the entire drama of the breath. Let's break it down. First, find a comfortable position. You can be sitting on a chair with your feet flat on the floor, on a cushion on the ground, or even lying down, although sitting is often recommended to avoid falling asleep. The key is to keep your spine relatively straight but not rigid. You want to be relaxed but alert. Close your eyes gently. Now, bring your attention to your breath. Don't try to change it. Don't try to make it deeper or slower. Just observe it as it is. Feel the cool air entering your nostrils as you inhale. Notice the subtle sensation as it travels down your throat and into your lungs. Feel your chest or your abdomen gently rise. This is the first point of awareness. The in-breath, just watch it. Be a witness. Then, notice the second point, the out-breath. Feel the slightly warmer air leaving your nostrils. Feel your abdomen or chest gently fall. Again, no judgment, no control. You are simply an observer on the riverbank, watching the river of your breath flow by. In and out, a natural, effortless rhythm. For the first few minutes, just stay with this in-breath, out-breath. Your mind will wander. That's absolutely normal. It's what minds do. You'll start thinking about your to-do list, what you're having for dinner, or that conversation you had yesterday. When you notice your mind is drifted away, don't get frustrated. Don't scold yourself. Gently and with kindness, just guide your attention back to your breath. Each time you bring it back, you are strengthening your muscle of awareness. Now, for the most subtle and powerful part of this technique, the gap. Osho calls this the doorway to the divine. There is a tiny, fractional pause after you inhale and before you exhale. And there's another tiny pause after you exhale and before you inhale again. These gaps are the turning points of the breath. As you become more settled in your observation of the in and out flow, start to look for these gaps. Don't force it. Don't hold your breath to create a gap. That defeats the purpose. The gaps are already there, naturally. Your task is just to become sensitive enough to notice them. When the breath comes in, watch it. As it reaches its peak, there's a moment of stillness before it turns to go out. Try to catch that moment. Be present for it. Then, as the breath goes out, follow it to the very end. Before the new breath begins, there's another moment of emptiness, of stillness. Be there for that moment too. Why are these gaps so important? Osho explains that in these moments, you are not breathing. And when you are not breathing, the mind stops. For that split second, the constant stream of thoughts ceases. In that tiny window of silence, you are not your mind. You are pure consciousness, pure awareness. You touch a space that is beyond thought, beyond time. This isn't something you can intellectually understand. It has to be experienced. At first, you might not even notice the gaps. Your breath might seem like a continuous loop. That's okay. Just keep watching the in-breath and the out-breath. As your awareness becomes sharper and more refined, the gaps will reveal themselves to you. Think of it like this. Your thoughts are like clouds in the sky. Your awareness is the vast, open blue sky itself. By focusing on the gaps in your breath, you are shifting your attention from the clouds to the sky. You realize that you are not the clouds. You are the sky in which the clouds appear and disappear. This practice can be done as a formal meditation for, say, 15 to 20 minutes, once or twice a day. But its real power comes when you start to integrate it into your daily life. You can practice this for a minute while you're waiting for the coffee to brew. You can do it while you're stuck in traffic. You can do it while you're standing in line at the grocery store. Anytime you feel stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, just bring your attention back to your breath. Watch one full cycle. The in-breath, the gap, the out-breath, the gap. It's like pressing a reset button for your nervous system. It immediately brings you back to the present moment, which is the only place where peace can be found. The more you practice, the more this awareness will become a natural part of your being. You'll start to notice a space opening up between a situation and your reaction to it. Someone says something that would normally trigger you, but now, because you're more centered, you have a moment to choose your response instead of just reacting unconsciously. This is real freedom. This technique is the foundation for so many other meditation practices. It's the starting point. By mastering the art of watching your breath, you develop the capacity for witnessing, which you can then apply to your thoughts, your emotions, and everything that happens in your inner and outer world. So, my invitation to you today is to try it. Right now, just for a minute, close your eyes, take a breath in, and watch it. Let the breath go out and watch it. Notice the pause. Feel that moment of stillness. In that stillness is everything you've been looking for. This isn't about achieving anything. It's about relaxing into what you already are. It's not a doing, but a non-doing. A simple, loving observation. Give it a try for the next week, just 10 minutes a day, and see what happens. You might be surprised at the stillness and clarity that begins to permeate your life. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration today. If this resonated with you, please give this video a like and share it with someone who might benefit from a little more peace in their life. And do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future journeys into the world of meditation and self-discovery. I'd love to hear about your experience with this technique in the comments below. Until next time, just breathe.